I'm Linda Eiler, your WMU Women's Missionary Union Director for Charleston Association. God's mission, our passion. So I have seen the kingdom of God advance this year across our state and even to Japan. How? By participating in the first ever Zoom calls during the Week of Prayer for state missions. Our missionary church planters and missions representatives who were highlighted in our Week of Prayer guide Zoomed with us each day during the week. They told their stories and then we prayed for them. Missions, God's kingdom, is advanced through prayer. This was the first time we Zoomed during the Week of Prayer for state missions, but it won't be the last. Plan to join us next year. Join us in praying that we would be relentless to fulfill our mandate to make disciples of Jesus who live on mission. This year, our watchword is Hebrews 10:39. Pray that we would not belong to those who shrink back and are destroyed, but to those who have faith and are saved.
My name is Christopher Dell. I'm the chaplain for the Seafarers Ministry. Since Corona hit, we've had kind of good news, bad news. Good news, we're able to still go on board the ships. Bad news, we're not able to go inside the ships like we used to, so we're mostly just going through the gangway, but we are able to still talk to them there and be able to give them Sunday school material, devotional material, Bibles there at the gangways. Not able to talk to as many people as before, and not able to take pictures like before, but we're still able to at least go aboard and talk with them a little bit and give them those materials. It's kind of gradually starting to open back up to where we're able to get inside on some of them. Kits, we've been able to give them about 980 travel kits this year, which is like toiletry items so that they need on board the ship. And then the other thing we've done is to be able to provide go make shopping trips for them to be able to get things that they need. They've given us a list of what they need and the money we go buy it for them. And it also gives us more opportunities to be able to go aboard the ship more times and be able to meet more of the people as they come. And I actually met one guy from Ukraine whose name was Alexander. He was actually very interested in the Bible study material, so we was able to talk with him a little bit. So over the last year, then we've actually visited 600 ships, given away 473 Bibles in 60 languages. Been able to transport about 660, only about 29 of those since Corona hit, though that's starting to rebuild. And then, like I said, 980 travel kits, and then of course over last Christmas we gave away over 13,000 caps, which broke the record for the fourth year in a row. As far as prayer requests, obviously that Corona will end at some point, but then also that the ships will be able to reopen, we'll be able to get back inside like normal, and that they'll be able to go ashore as normal. In the meantime, that we'll be able to continue to find ways of ministering to them that will help them with what they're going through, and also allow us to, for us to be saved in the process of that. And then also that they'll be able to start getting home on a regular basis, because a lot of them, they're supposed to be there for 9 months. Right now, a lot of them are 14, 15 months on the ship, and they still don't know when they're going home. Also for obviously divine appointments, to be able to talk with them about and share the gospel with them, and also to encourage those who are on the ships who are Christians, so that they can share their faith with their fellow sailors. Thank you, Charleston Baptist Association, for your partnership.
Hi, my name is Chris Blaylock, and I have the privilege of serving as the Interim Director of Students at BCM Charleston. So over the last year, I really struggled with how do we explain our existence to the churches that are a part of the Charleston Baptist Association. There's a lot of things I could say. I could tell you the humbling statistics that define college students in our city. For example, I could say that if you're under the age of 30, there's a 95% chance that you don't have a local church. I could tell you that if you're a student at CFC, you've probably never read the Bible before. I could tell you something like the fact that most students at CFC see Christianity as a moralistic pursuit and having no connection with a personal relationship to the God of the universe. I could tell you that if you're a girl at CFC, that 1 in 4 of them are going to be sexually molested during college. I can tell you that right now at the Citadel, there have been more students who have gotten in trouble for drinking in their dorms than have gone to church this year. If we don't invest in reaching college students now, it's going to eventually start affecting our pulpits, our student ministries, our college ministries, our children's ministries, our deacons, and finally our people. And so I'm asking you, I'm asking your church, I'm asking your leaders to join us at BCM Charleston as we partner together to reach and invest in the King's harvest in our city. BCM doesn't exist to reach college campuses. We exist to be an emissary and an advocate for local churches on campus. We want to provide access. We want to provide leverage so that your church can do what the church is designed to do, which is make known the manifold wisdom of the gospel, as Paul says in Ephesians chapter 3, to the heavenly realms. That's the church's responsibility, and we have just a small privilege of being a part of it. So the point is we need you. We need your church to adopt small groups on campus. We need your church to help us make disciples. We need your church to get students connected to a local church body. We need your church to invest in the King's harvest. We need your church to save the next generation of pastors, youth ministers, children's ministers, and deacon, so that we can strengthen leaders, plant churches, and strengthen churches in our city. So first of all, I want to say thank you to you churches that are a part of the Charleston Baptist Association. Thank you, Craig, and the team here at the Charleston Baptist Association. We don't exist without you, and it is such a privilege to serve alongside you in this great task.